Want to come in at 2?
You got it.
Got 2 whole minutes. Key lime pie.
I love your boots. Are those comfortable? Yeah. I keep seeing ads for them, and I'm like, I kind of want those. Yeah, I end up talking online. I'm hearing things. Okay. Yeah, I might have to get myself a pair. Those are nice. I'm a 7. Oh. I'm like MTV. Mhm. My old coach, when he had to build my skates, said that I had midget feet. I'm like, they are proportional to the rest of me. Have you not noticed I am short? Like, they fit my body. They're even actually a little big for my height.
Check, check, 2. Still nothing yet. Still nothing yet.
Check, 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 check.
Check, check, 2. Now we were playing music.
Think the speaker. Oh, that'll
Oh, the speakers went out? Far out. But we're out on the Twitch chat. Okay.
at the moment.
Well, welcome everybody to the Twitch chat.
Heard on the Twitch chat, but not on the speakers. So it's like we're having our own private party with Twitch right now.
That's cool. Who are we?
What?
Who are we?
Who are we?
Yes.
Well, I am Kitty Black, and this here is my best friend in the whole wide world, Johnny Pepper.
Woohoo! Johnny Pepper here, live on the call. This next game between Race City and Magic City. You want to tell them who's skating for Race City?
I would love to. So the Race City Rebels are in white this game. We've got number 12, Razor, number 123, Diamond, number 22, It's a Trap, number 26, Reed, number 31, Floppy Joe, number 34, Grimace, number 55 is Blint, number 57, Rowdy, number 70, Doc Flatliner, number 73, Lynn, number 77, Roller Coaster, number 81, Steph, number 823, Stretch Armstrong, number 83, Gritton Barrett, and number 84, Wham Bam.
And
Tell us about the black team.
the black team, Magic City Misfits, skating in black for this game, represented by 03 Dizzy Izzy, number 10 Rolomite, number 1209 Princess, number 19 Streak, number 27 Brats, number 3 BA, number 3158 that's Bee Stang, number 424 Zombie, number 44 Chef, number 515 Just Mike, 77 Murph, 818 Quad and Dirty, number 84 Sweetmeat, number 86 Buster, and 9904 Bones. Let's give some official love out there.
I would be happy to give you a rundown of our officials. Our non skating officials in black. We have Galvatron, Bionic Bee,
Go ahead.
No, okay. Sorry, just checking the house audio. Galvatron, Atomic Annie, Brat, Mother Trucker, Courtney Rage, Kill C Grammar, Mother of Dragons, and the other twin.
And the officials that are on skates is Damon Mitchers, Scruff Canuck, Epi Penalty, Trampoline Bias, Lollygagger, Jam Burglar, and Busta. So we've got both rosters. We got all the officials. We still have problems with tape sticking, just like in the first game this morning. Hopefully, not as bad.
It is the theme of this weekend. During that first game this morning, we had 29 clock stoppages for track repair.
Oh
Our
boy,
track repair team certainly getting their steps in. We are so thankful for them after this weekend.
absolutely. I hope somebody bought some stock in tape company before this weekend started.
Oh my goodness.
Make a killing on that because we're going through it at an alarming rate.
That's going to be Pittsburgh Roller Derby's new business. We are actually now a research lab for adhesives.
So if you got some money that you just have laying around and you want to donate it to a worthy cause, Pittsburgh Roller Derby is the place to give it. Did we turn off the whole board or just reset it? Well, I think we're still going out to our Twitch people. Nobody wants to hear us inside this building anyway. My wife's at home listening. Hi, Cindy. Love you, babe. Try to give her that shout out as quick as I can.
Oh, as you should.
Because if you don't, you forget and then you're in trouble.
Well, and she'll be sad.
After 31 years, you would think that she knows I love her.
It's always good to hear it.
Yay. I think they're still on. I think they're still on.
Check. Oh, nope.
I'm hearing music. We just don't have microphones.
Does this cable have anything to do with it? Oh, okay. Figured I'd ask.
How about now? You can hear us in the stream, right? That's okay. We're going to talk derby whether you hear us or not.
Someone's just got a personal vendetta. They just didn't want to hear us.
No. Well, I promise we're going to bring you a roller derby game. Just like earlier, we're waiting on a track to be laid.
Yeah, I'm here to talk regardless.
Absolutely. Cool. I like being broadcast anyway.
Yeah, I'm happy to just talk on the broadcast until it's fixed. They certainly don't have to delay the game for us.
All right. That whistle means skaters are being called to the floor. And so we're going to talk whether we can hear ourselves or not, just like it's a normal broadcast.
Pretty much.
This is exciting, Kitty.
I know this is kind of fun.
I know. We might be going out. We might not be going out. Who knows?
Well, things are taking shape on the track. We've got some jammers lining up.
We do have jammers lining up, and we are
We've
underway.
got first whistle. That is number 27, Brats from Magic City.
Razor's wearing the star for Race City.
I saw some excellent work from Razor this morning, and we'll see if she's got some more.
And just like that, Razor out front. Bratz is clear on the initial.
Razor
It,
picks up. Oh, here we are. We are now live on the house audio. Let's check that headset.
okay.
All right, we are
Like super loud.
back.
Turn me down. The yellow one. Let's go down like a whole bunch. Yeah. Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody wants to hear Pepper that loud.
All right, so Rolomite has the Jammer Star on for Magic City. That is Blint, a familiar face on that jam line from earlier today.
Yeah, Blint was jamming like every other jam. But Rolomite jumps out front, grabs lead jammer status. Exactly what Magic City needed. Ray City off to the early lead with a 2-point lead in the first jam. Doc Flatliner's going to take the star away from Blint. Put it on the head and draw 4 whistles. Imagine that.
Fun derby fact, my mom has a crush on Rolomite, and I once made the grievous error of telling him that.
That's okay to have a crush on Rolomite.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I've seen him do some amazing things. I got a crush on Rolomite, to be
I, I,
honest
I
with
can
you.
understand that.
I was like, if I was only 40 years younger, I could do stuff like that too. It's a trap. Wearing the star for Race City, Beast Thing, Jammer record for Magic City.
Beastang clears the pack first, has picked up lead for Magic City. Jerks to a stop at the back of that pack to try to put in some footwork, is knocked to the outfield and pulled back by Stretch Armstrong.
I like that. Giving that blocker love.
A little bit of offense from Magic City getting Grimace off of Beastang.
1 point awarded in that jam, bringing Magic City's total up to 5-2. 27 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in the first half. It's got quiet in here all of a sudden. I heard 5 seconds clear as a bell.
Scrawny Van Zant lets us know in the Twitch chat, lots of moms have crushes on Rolo.
Floppy Joe wearing the star for Race City Brats. Jammer record for Magic City. Brats out front and lead.
All right, that was a star pass for Race City. Number 70, Doc Flatliner takes the star, and just as Johnny Pepper has predicted, star pass, 4 whistles.
Absolutely. I'm going to stick by that theory. Sometimes it don't happen, but that's the exception that makes the rule. I don't think so, but I'll take them anyway. I ate one. I was getting it. Oh yeah, there's plenty back there. Have all you want. They're my new favorite candy. Those high chews. I said something earlier. Kitty brought me some watermelon flavor. Thank you so much for that.
I snuck
That
them away
amazed
from the
me.
concession table.
I was like,
got
oh
them.
no, she does listen to me.
I was rooting for them. I found like 2 and brought them to you.
Well, Kitty Black's Derby, mom's Derby crush out there on the floor right now getting pointed at must mean Rololite is the lead. Decides that's enough and calls it off. I had a thought in my head and I couldn't get it out of my mouth. Uh, 12-2, 25 minutes left to go in this first half. Both of these teams have played a game today. So there's no more we're skating in a new venue kind of thing.
Stang facing off with Blint for this jam. Blint looks for a route up the outside of the pack. Stang going towards the in. Let's see what happens. Blint able to juke and sneak through that pack is now out on a scoring run. Stang out of the pack as well, trying to make up some of that distance.
That pack speeds up a little bit. Blitz skates into it, pulls down 2 more points, and that jam's going to get called. Ray City brings their total up to 4 with those 2 points. Magic City on a dozen with 24-12 left to go in this first half. Look, we got a penalty-free game so far.
I've been so absorbed in the game, I hadn't even checked the score.
Sweet Mean Jammer record for Magic City going up against It's a Trap for Ray City. Ray City in the white jerseys from Indiana. Magic City in the dark jerseys from Florida.
Sweetmeat spins his way out of the pack, picking up lead for Magic City.
Sweetmeat called for a forearm penalty. That's the first penalty of the game.
F is for forearm, and Sweetmeat is now taking a seat in the penalty box.
That means there's 72 wheels inside the 2 lines.
Oh.
Trap with that star stash goes ahead and puts it on. Clear on the initial, looking to score some points. But that Magic City defense at the front of the pack has other plans. Sweet Meat out of the pepper penalty box and back into the fray.
Oh, is it the pepper penalty box?
Yes, until it's the kitty penalty box.
The cat box.
We can call it the Pepper Kent. I can't even say it.
It's a trap pulled to the back of the pack by Magic City's Princess. Grimace trying to give Trap a little help to get through.
Grimace is putting in the work, just like that last game they played in.
His name is Grimace.
Absolutely.
It rhymes with Versace.
And you can make it work with Don't You Daro. I see. 7 points awarded to Magic City on that last jam, bringing their total up to 19. 19-7, 21-40 left to go in this first frame.
All right, I see Bones from Magic City. That is number 9904. Lining up further towards the back, maybe to give himself some momentum, a little bit of a rolling start. He is up against Floppy Joe. Let's get into it.
Both jammers up on their toe stops trying to get through. And maybe that momentum did carry Bones through. Bones grabbing lead jammer status coming out of turn 2. Dot flatliner, taking a break from that defense, is going to put the star on the head.
And there are those 4 whistles.
That's why I said it like I said it. I knew you were going to come in. I think Doc knows it too. Four points awarded on that last jam to Magic City, 23-7. 20-25 left to go in this first frame. Bratz and Razor on the line for their respective teams. Razor for Ray City, Bratz for Magic City. We got a full amoeba start. As the pack starts to get a little bit spread out, Razor's going to take lead jammer status.
Bratz still looking for a way around that rear wall, and that is not a pleasant line to be stuck behind there. You've got Grimace, Armstrong, and Diamond.
We do have a star pass. That's Dizzy Izzy now wearing the star for Magic City as those 4 whistles rain down. Red leather, yellow leather. I'll get it together here in a minute.
What a to do to die today in a minute or two to two.
To do. Indeed. Oh. $19.05 left on the clock in this first frame, 25-9. Blint, the Jammer record for Bay City. Rolomite wearing the star for Magic City.
Rolomite picks up lead for Magic City. Blitz still looking for a way out of that pack after being tossed out by Chef. And Rolomite clears that pack, picks up 4 points for Magic City, and he is on another scoring lap.
Blint decided to play a little defense and then goes ahead and takes off and clears on the initial. Waves to the hit squad camera as they pass by,
As one does.
as one should. Quick shout out to our good friend Lloyd Knox over there at Hit Squad TV. In Squad we trust. Eight points awarded on that last jam.
All right, score is now sitting at 33 points for the Magic City Misfits and 9 for the Race City Rebels. We are just under halfway through the first period of this game. We are 10 jams in, and for those who are counting, this is game 5.
Wow. It's a trap. Wearing the star for Race City. B Stang, Jammer record for Magic City.
B Stang picks up lead. Looking to take the in. I was a little concerned about the outcome of that apex jump, but he did in fact stick the landing, picking up 4 points for Magic City. It's a trap. Took off the star to take the heat off itself for just a little bit, puts it back on, says, just kidding, I'm going to keep jamming. B-Stang tries to twirl his way around Stretch Armstrong. Doesn't quite make it, calls off the jam. Just waiting a final score from our officials. Oh, we do have a stoppage for track repair.
Imagine that.
I cannot. I have never heard of such a thing. Okay, I do see some score being signaled. That was an 8-point jam for Magic City, bringing their score to 41 points. Race City Rebels still sitting at 9. Floppy Joe jamming for the Rebels, and Bratz for the Misfits.
And look at that. Floppy Joe does get out front and grabs lead jammer status for Race City. Exactly what Race City needed to do to go chip away at that lead. Try to get back in this game. Four points for Race City in that last jam, bringing their total up to 13. 15 and a half minutes left to go in this first half. Rolomite's got another fan sitting on the Race City bench.
You know, I saw the timeout signaled. I looked around to see if it was a team timeout or an official timeout. What it actually is, and this may be unfamiliar to some of you, is they're actually repairing the track.
Yes. And if you're not familiar, then you haven't been watching all day. Yeah, if you got some extra money laying around, Pittsburgh Roller derby would love to have it so we could buy some new tape. If you're in the area and want to come see some roller derby, come on down, buy a ticket.
We'll just spend it on tape.
Yeah, drop the money in the box. We'll find a good home for it. Timeout's over with. Jam 13 is underway. Rolla Might wearing the star for Magic City. Razor, the jammer record for Race City. Before I could get that sentence out of my mouth, Rolla Might done grabbed lead jammer status. Razor almost clear on that initial, but takes a hit to the outside, forced to recycle. Does get through. Rolla Mike calls it off. Has some words of encouragement passing the penalty box. At least I think it was a positive message. I'm going to pretend it was anyway.
I hope it was. I just hope both teams have fun.
Oh, they're definitely having fun. I'm going to give a quick shout out to our good friends over at Garden Go Mouth Guards right here on site. Custom mouth guards made by trained dental professionals. They use a softer material that's gentle inside athletes' mouths. That's what I'm told. $20 off this weekend if you come get one. Garden Go Mouth Guards. Woohoo! That rolling whistle brings skaters to the floor. The start is imminent. We are underway. B-Stang wearing the star for Magic City blank. Jammer record for Race City. B-Stang finds a hole on the inside, exploits it, does a little hop, skip, and jump, grabs lead jammer status.
Blint was knocked to the outside there by by Magic City's Murph. Sorry, they're both 77.
Murph
Took that hit as an opportunity to shake themselves loose a little bit and run up the outside of that pack.
B-Stang with that track awareness. Noticed that Blint was getting a little close to the pack and calls it off. 4 points awarded to Magic City, bringing their total to 49. Race City at 13 with 13 left to go in this first half. It's a trap jammer record for Race City going up against Sweet Meat. Sweet Meat grabbing lead jammer status coming out of turn 1.5. Stretch Armstrong taking a break from doing that defense and putting the hat on his head. The hat with the star. Sweet Meat just looked over there at the bench and said, let's just run. Both jammers picking up points. Stretch Armstrong with 4 in the pocket. Sweet Meat with 8 in the pocket. Sweet Meat picking up another 4.
That is 12 points for Magic City so far this jam.
Stretch Armstrong was on a scoring pass.
Looks like he's deciding to play defense for a bit, or as known to call it, fifth blocker.
It's that Magic City defense at the front of the pack was holding strong. Zombie and company. Just Mike and Lollygagger exchanging some pleasantries. Jam number 16 coming up. Floppy Joe wearing the star for Race City. Bones Jammer record for Magic City. Bones was lead jammer before they crossed the pivot line. Floppy Joe clear on that initial. That jam's going to be called. Clock ticking down. Under 10:30 left to go in this first half. Yeah, that tape maintenance crew is getting a lot of work out today. Can't sing their praises enough.
Yeah, Zora, having put in so much work on the track today, is still out here repairing the track. We appreciate you. All right, head ref 0 signaling what appears to be an official timeout.
They got it right.
Official timeout called for track repair, not a team timeout.
I have never heard of such a thing.
That is the status quo for today. But we got some brand new tape tomorrow.
I hope so. I mean, this is the same tape we always use. It is just not interacting with the floor appropriately.
The porosity of the floor.
Porosity.
Yes. Tomato, tomato. Five seconds called on the floor.
And we're off. Razor jamming once again for Race City. Edged out of that lead position by Bratz from Magic. Bratz hitting the back of that pack now as Razor is still looking for a way out. Bratz does some fancy footwork around Race City's blockers and picks up 4 points. Razor pulled to the back once again by some absolutely stellar defense of Magic City.
That was just Mike and Zombie, I believe.
Oh my goodness, a big hit from Diamond. Takes Bratz to the floor on the infield. Brings the jam to an end.
Blint going to wear the star in the next jam for Race City. Rolomite's going to be wearing the star for Magic City.
Blint taken to the infield by Magic City. Backs up to look for a different way through. Does a little step over Magic City's number 44, Chess. Is, neck and neck with Rolomite as Rolomite takes Blint to the floor. Blint calls off the jam, 0-0. And our score, with just over 8 minutes left in the first half of this game, is sitting at 21-74.
Wow. It's a trap. Wearing the star for Race City Beast Sting. Jammer record for Magic City. Jam number 19 underway. Clock ticking down. Under 7.5 minutes left to go.
Grimace really giving Beastang the business out there. As who is that? Oh, that is Quad and Dirty of Magic City trying to play some offense.
Quad and Dirty. Diamond forcing a long drawback. Beastang was happy to get around Diamond, but right into the back of Grimace.
Oh my. Oh, Beastang attempts an apex jump, does not stick the landing, calls off the jam. Oh, I'm sorry, does not call off the jam. That was completely incorrect of me. I heard a whistle.
That was one of those ghost whistles, I think.
I would not be surprised. I am very tired.
It's a trap. Did grab lead jammer status and picked up some points. 2 of them to be precise. Bringing their total up to 23.
Magic City still sitting at 74 points, heading into jam number 19 of this game.
Exactly what Ray City needed to do. Go chipping away at that Magic City league. It's not unsurmountable at this point.
Oh, absolutely not. That 51 points, that's 2 big jams.
We got 6 minutes and a whole nother half to play. Floppy Joe wearing the star for Ray City Sweet Meat, jammer record for Magic City. Dizzy Izzy was in the box, now back out on the track. Both teams at full strength. Sweet Meat, clear on the initial, comes into the pack backwards. But that Red City defense just is holding strong. Floppy Joe with a star stash comes back on the pack, and that jam's going to be called. I want to say 2 points were awarded to Magic City, and they were 76-23.
5 minutes to go in this half.
Razor going to be the jammer record for Race City. Bones jammer record for Magic City. Bones grabs lead jammer status going into turn 1. Razor looking for some help. Somebody got called for a forearm.
Oh, that was a very cute little hop over the apex by number 9904 Bones from Magic City. Oh, and he did it again. Just a little hop.
Each team with a blocker in the box. Ray City's going to lose another one. 3-2 vac advantage for Magic City. Bones going for more points up on the board, making it an even dozen.
Oh, Bones gets knocked around, is able to stay on his feet and stay on the track. Very, very nimble on his part, and calls off the jam after picking up 16 points, waiting on score confirmation from the officials.
That was a double axle.
I liked it. All right, that is a 16-4 jam. Right now, we've got 27 points for Race City and 92 for Magic City. About 2.5 minutes left. It appears we have called a timeout for track repair.
You ain't wrong. This timeout brought to you by our good friends over at Rage Parade. Get on over there and check out all the stuff. T-shirts,
Oh.
apparel, skates, gear.
Timeout, Magic City Misfits. No. Timeout, Race City Rebels.
Coincidentally, what's also happening is some track repair.
Yeah, track repair is happening every timeout. Just so you know. I do want to give a shout out to all them volunteers and the extra volunteers helping to keep tape down on the track, which seems to be an unsurmountable job today. When Jam 22 starts, we're going to have the Battle of the Bees out there, I believe. Well, we were.
But Rolomite is here.
Everybody's going to hit a reset button. And we're underway with Jam 22. Rolomite grabs lead jammer status. Goes through the pack, puts 4 points up on the board. Meanwhile, Blint with Star Stash trying to get through that wall of black in the back of the pack.
Oh, some fancy footwork from Rolomite around that apex. Three blockers from Race City pushing on him, and he was like, you know what? I'm not really worried about that. I'm just going to twirl on by. He does it again as Diamond has taken a star pass for the Race City Rebels. And Rolomite thinking about calling the jam. There he goes. There are those 4 whistles.
Diamond almost got the skate a whole lap.
You know, like a straightaway, little half of a turn.
Clock ticking down, under a minute left to go in this period clock.
Magic City Misfits ticking up their lead. Score is now 27 for Race City and 104 for Magic City.
And what could be the last jam before the half. It's a Trap wearing the star for Race City Brats, the jammer record for Magic City. It's a trap clear on the initial. Looking to score some points. Bratz just gets through the pack. Looking to score some points as well. It's a trap. It's going to take some points and call it. But Magic City's going to steal some points there as well. Magic City's going to get 3. Race City's going to get 2. That's going to bring us to intermission. We'll be back in about 14 minutes, or is it going to go to 5 real quick?
It would make sense to me if it went to 5, but we'll see what the clock says.
Don't go far. We'll see you back for the second half. And it went to 5.
Okay.
And it went to 5.
And we are back.
Woohoo! We are back.
Is your volume okay?
I think so.
Okay.
I think it's too loud, but
Oh, okay. I'll just take you down a little bit.
you can turn me down.
Your mic seems to be a little louder than mine.
And probably enunciate more than I should too. The Misfits from Magic City putting up 107 points in that first half. Race City Rebels 29. But there's a whole nother half left to play.
I have seen teams come back from larger deficits.
Did have one of your oatmeal muffins. It was delightful.
Some.
And filling.
There are two things in life that I really, really love and feel honestly called to, and those are feeding people and telling stories.
Well, I sang your praises when I finished that muffin.
Fantastic. I thought the cranberry orange ones were the best, but everyone seems to be going after the chocolate chip.
Oh no, I'm intrigued. Might have to have another. But now my little heart's set on some cornbread.
I can understand that. Cornbread is very important, and you're from Texas, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. You've got to get yourself some pulled pork and cornbread.
Absolutely. Put some pulled pork on some cornbread.
Absolutely.
Bee Stain wearing the star for the Misfits. Razor Jammer record for the Rebels.
Oh, B Stang clears that pack and picks up lead jammer for Magic City. Razor not too far behind. Let's see if B Stang can rack up some points before he needs to call the jam off. He does clear the pack.
Oh, Doc Flatliner with a huge hit there at the end of the jam.
Yeah, Doc Flatliner certainly not making it easy for him.
That was the better part of Valor right there.
Mm-hmm.
Bratz donning that star for the Misfits. Blint. Jamming for the Rebels. Blint around to the outside, picking up a little steam, but runs into two more blockers. That pack gets spread out. They're probably going to have to let go. They do. Blint gets the lead jam. We got a star pass. That's Murph. Now the jammer record for the Misfits. Nice.
Hop, skip, and a jump over that
Nice.
by Murph.
Murph on another scoring pass. Takes a star, put 8 in the pocket. Blint, while he calls it off, stop that bleeding. As Murph was out there skating laps, 4 points, picking up 10 points in the process. I'll get something. 27 left to go in this contest. It's a trap. Jammer record for the Rebels. Rolomite. We're in the star for the Misfits. Rolomite grabbing lead jam status. It's a trap, taking a derby kiss to the outside, forced to recycle all the way back to turn 2. Oh, a track cut called on. It's a trap. That is a power jam for Rolomite.
In a relatively low penalty game, it is time for Trap to sit down and think about what he's done.
You could tell Rolomite wanted to call it and freeze that jammer in the box. But coach said, let's run. And so Rolomite's running.
Nice footwork from Rolomite for that quick stop and turn around Doc Flatliner. Oh, he tries to do it again, but it does not go quite as well as he is knocked off the track by, I do believe that was Stretch Armstrong.
I believe he might be right. And I bet you we have an official timeout for a track maintenance. Boom, there we go.
That is my teammate Bad Bromance out there fixing up the track. Good dude all around. We appreciate you.
Absolutely. Can't say enough about all the volunteers here this weekend, helping us put together a fabulous Dawn of the Derby tournament. Always a pleasure to come to the great state of Pennsylvania to call some roller derby.
I love this team so much I drive 2 hours from Akron, Ohio to get to practice.
That's dedication.
Well, sometimes you just go somewhere and feel like you belong.
Absolutely. Somebody famous once said, get in where you fit in.
Who said that, though?
I think it was Parliament.
Oh, okay. All right, back to the action. Oh, Bones had picked up lead jam from Magic City, but is going to take a seat in the penalty box now.
Meanwhile, Floppy Joe's out there skating laps for points.
Knocked to the outside of the track by Murph, just outside of turn 3.
Murph wearing that pivot stripe. But also just wrecking shop through that whole pack.
Okay, I just saw some piece of something fly off of someone's skate. I hope everyone is safe. All right, Bones out of the box and on the run, and the jam is whistled to a close.
Did you see what that was?
I
Debris?
just saw something. It was smaller than a toe stop, but bigger than a bearing.
Okay. Not a whole lot of things it could be then. Oh, official timeout. Brought to you by Track Maintenance. No doubt indeed.
Just look at the stream.
Do want to thank all of y'all for tuning in on the Twitch.
I've just been handed the rosters for the next game. Stick around for the final game of the day. That is Game 6. The Carolina Wrecking Balls will be facing off against the Philadelphia Hooligans.
Woohoo! And then we got a whole nother day. There is some discussion going on. It's not just track maintenance. Is he being made to go see the Met?
All right, we are off to a. I don't want to call it a slow start because there clearly is a lot of physical labor going on, and to call it slow would be rather insulting. So let's just say a very controlled start, a slow burn, if you will, as Razor picks up lead for Race City and is now followed by Sweetmeat, who unfortunately is taking a seat in the penalty box now. Dang it, Sweetmeat. All right, let's see what Razor can do. Race City judiciously sending up Doc Flatliner to try and break up Magic City's wall.
Well, now we see what happened. There's 2 wheels missing.
Oh.
Princess lost the whole front truck.
Okay, because when I saw that piece go flying off the track, I thought that's about the right size and shape to be a cushion. But if someone lost a cushion, then their skate would just come apart. But there we are.
There we are. The skate did come apart. I wish it had happened during gameplay because I always wanted to say there's 78 wheels on the track. But you got to be quick.
All right, Blint jamming once again for Race City.
Sweetmeat starts in the kitty penalty box.
It's the cat box. Oh.
The pepper cat box.
Yeah, I like that. Streak pulls a sneaky track cut on Blint. Blint taking a seat in the penalty box now. Sweetmeat back out on the run to try to pick up some points for Magic City.
Race City's going to lock down the defense at the front of the pack, though.
They do.
Stretch Armstrong and a couple friends. Grimace and player to be named later.
That is number 73, Lynn. Having played both with and against Armstrong and Grimace, I can definitely say I prefer playing with them.
Absolutely. Yeah, there's a few skaters that I don't even want to skate around, and those are a couple that I would just rather not. I'd rather be on the same team. Blint out of the box and back into the action on the track. Gets in enough time to take a hit from Buster to the outside.
B. Stang, lead jammer for Magic City, pulled briefly to the back of the pack by Doc Flatliner. It says, "You cannot keep me down. I'm back up and back on my way through."
Excuse me.
Blint hits the back of that pack once again, facing some really strong defense from number 86, Buster. Doc Flatliner gets in one final hit on B. Stang. Some outstanding recycling from Race City's blockers. B-Stang just keeps making it to the front of the pack, and then, oh, never mind, sir. No, you did not.
Boom. BA forcing a long recycle from Blint. There's the signal from the referee. Start past 4 whistles.
There is some talk in the Twitch chat over Dizzy Izzy from Magic City having been ejected. This is the first I've heard of it.
I saw Dizzy Easy leave.
Yeah,
I thought maybe they were sending to the medical.
I assumed it was medical. Oh, someone else said she's on the track. She's right there. Let me get a look around.
Yep,
See if
I
I can
see.
clear this up. Okay, so when Dizzy Izzy left the track, it most likely was a medical situation, not any ejection. So she's back. She's here. Do not sully her good name.
Yes.
My apologies to Dizzy Izzy. I did not mean to besmirch your honor.
I think the besmirching was somebody on the Twitch chat.
Honestly, I was just looking for the opportunity to say besmirch.
Yes. That's a cool word. Oh, we'd still have 1937 left to go in this contest.
I wonder how the track repair is doing.
Uh,
They're
it's
still at work.
it's coming
They are
along.
repairing the track. Our track repair crew is just. Can we make them tournament MVPs?
I believe we should.
Like, I feel like you can be the MVP of a tournament without having played because there are so many significant things to do.
I know Pinky's wants that really, really bad. And Pinky has done an awesome job putting together this announcer crew.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that, Princess, with all 8 wheels back in it.
Oh, thank goodness. All 8 wheels and some fantastic duck socks.
Rage Parade at it again, fixing skates, doing the things.
Oh, and the camera hovering briefly over Princess's duck socks.
Another quick shout out to the Undead Stream Team, the best stream team in the whole wide world.
They really are fantastic.
If you need them to stream your event, just give them a call. That is the Undead Stream Team, sponsored by M Sportswear.
All right, out there fixing the track, I see Zora, Nemesis, Bromance, and Hebrew.
Yay!
Teacher Payne out there as well.
I see Floppy Joe wearing a star out there for
And,
the Rebels.
as well as Rolomite for the Misfits.
We are underway, jam 8 of the second period.
19 and a half minutes to go. Score is currently 42 for Race City, 151 for Magic.
That's a Bacardi number, isn't it?
Yes.
Woohoo! The more you know. Rolomite's lead, Floppy Joe not far behind.
I spent a lot of years bartending. I do know my Bacardi. I hate rum, but I've poured a lot of it.
Well, they make that Bacardi in Puerto Rico.
The more you know.
The more you know.
See, we don't just announce Derby, we drop you facts here.
Yes, they got a bat on the label. and I like bats. I
I do
like
too.
bats and bees. My favorite bee animals. Razor wearing the star for the Rebels. Brats jamming for the Misfits.
My favorite animal is a raccoon because I too am short and cute with dark circles around my eyes and I will attack you.
I'm really mad at raccoons right now.
No.
I've had to relocate a couple of raccoons in the last month.
You should just let them live with you.
Yeah, no. They do too much damage to stuff. They tore apart my AC duct. And so it was really hot in my room. And I called the AC guy and he goes, "No, your AC is fine. It's the duct going to your room that's trash."
The raccoons wanted to increase your constitution and teach you to survive.
Yeah, they wanted me to spend some money on an AC repair bill. And for that, they got ejected. I did take them to a nice new home with water and a stream. Bones, the jammer record for the Misfits. Blint wearing the star for the Rebels. This is the Battle of the Bees I was talking about earlier.
Bones does some heavy duty pushing on. I'm not sure who that was from might have no. Okay. Well, anyway, Bones does some pushing against a blocker from Ray City, makes his way out of the pack, pick up some points. Oh, you know what? That was a roller
Keister?
coaster. Yeah.
Okay. Diamond just took a monster hit from Quad Dirty. Dizzy Izzy just put Blint into the infield.
Dizzy Izzy tries to put Blint into the outfield. Blint was able to dodge that hit, kind of use some momentum and swing around Dizzy Izzy. Dizzy Izzy really taking advantage of that lower center of gravity on the track right now.
Keeping Blint contained. Dizzy Izzy forcing that long drawback. Bet you Dizzy's got some fans out there in the Twitch chat. That was some monster defense for sure.
Definitely.
In the Jack shirt, no less.
Oh, I hear a whistle. That is a timeout.
That was a
Could it?
timeout whistle?
Maybe it's track repair.
Ah, it was a timeout whistle for sure.
I mean, it could be track repair. I know there's not much of a precedent for that, but it could happen.
Yes, it could at any moment because the track has to be safe before they skate on it. In this tape, sometimes I like to look up at the sky. Candy apples are close second in these high chews.
Okay, the key lime pie has been my favorite so far.
Those watermelons were awesome. I did have a key lime. That was pretty good.
I believe the high chews were brought before our league by Disco de Box, whom I have seen eat an entire bag in one sitting.
Disco in the box and another referee were having a rock paper scissors bout during the last one.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know who won. We need to find out. Inquiring minds want to know. Well, that was about the right time to have a high chew.
What's funny is we had the league supply of high chews at the concessions table, but I also bought Disco 2 big bags of high chews for the weekend. So we are taken care of.
And as long as we don't run out, everything's cool. I assume they have them everywhere.
Oh my goodness, that is a fancy foot race between Floppy Joe and B Stang.
Oh, that's great.
Just having a little fun
As well, we should.
for a 0-0 jam, leaving the score at 42 to 171. 14 and a half minutes left in this period, the second period of the game. So we are now entering what I call the downhill slide.
14:20 left. Got to be quick around here. And we got a start whistle followed by a not start whistle.
You know, it's actually because they're repairing the track.
Yes. And we're moments away from being underway once again. Jam number 12 of the second half about to be underway. Razor wearing the star for the Rebels. Bratz the jammer record for the Misfits. I think we got a whole bunch of emojis happening in the Twitch chat right now.
So we do. We have some Pikachus and a cat.
It is Catterday,
It is.
and I still have yet to play with the emotional support cat.
Oh, he's wonderful.
It was promised to bring to the announcer table, but the announcer table has not gotten a kitten visit yet. Just saying.
So if anyone would like to bring the emotional support kitten to the announcer's table,
I could do some chin scratching right now. If the cat will let me. Brad's looking around. Nobody says to call it off, but Brad's does anyway. After picking up 4 points.
all right, I see the jam refs with their hands up. That was an 8-point jam for Bratz and the Magic City Misfits. No points for Race City. Score is 42 to 179.
We've only got about 10 minutes left in this game, and nobody has more than 2 penalties. So kudos to all the people skating safe and inside the rules. Rolomite and one of our skating officials exchanging some pleasantries. Jam 13 of the second half is now underway. It's a trap. We're in the start for the Rebels. Rolomite jamming for the Misfits.
It's a trap pulled to the back of the pack by Dizzy Izzy. Rolomite giving that footwork his all to make it around Doc's flatliner. As well as Roller Coaster. Rolomite does clear that pack, picks up lead jam for Magic City.
Rolomite gets clear of that pack, puts up 4 more points up on the board.
Rowdy taking a seat in the penalty box. Might have been some defense played against Dolomite that was a little outside of the range of acceptable.
Just a bit outside. 8 points for Rolomite on that jam, 187 to 42.
Teacher Paint doing a little bit of track repair.
11:30 left to go in this contest.
All right, they're off. That is Floppy Joe and Bones.
Bones likes to do that little lead up thing.
Some jammers prefer to hit the pack with some momentum. It seems to be working for him.
It is at the present. Oh, Diamond lays a big hit down. Yeah, I know. Diamond takes a 30-second recess from that awesome defense.
Sometimes you get a little too awesome and you have to go sit down and take a break because that's your reward for being so awesome is a 30-second rest.
You know, you can't take them with you. They give you 7 for a reason.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Bones calls it off. We're going to have an official timeout. This official timeout is brought to you by our good friends over at Garden Go Mouth Guards. Unlike the hard, rigid material of Sisu, Garden Go mouth guards are handcrafted to the oral structure of each player by trained dental professionals, using a softer material that's gentle on the inside of the athlete's mouth. They're fully customizable, so Derby players can add their names and team logos for added team spirit. Their everyday price is $79.99, but the event special for the Dawn of the Derby tournament people has customizable options starting at $59. Tournament MVP will receive a free custom fitted mouth guard courtesy of Garden Go mouthpieces.
I openly admit that I am basically a teenage boy trapped in the body of a middle-aged woman, but I am having a very hard time keeping a straight face every time you say oral structure.
Oral structure. Sweet. That's what was written. I'm going to read it. And I like saying it too.
Official timeout for track repair.
I have never heard of such a thing. What a crazy, wild happenstance.
I don't believe it's true. I think zeros.
One of our skaters had another skater borrow their elbow pad in the previous game.
Okay.
He has no idea who it was, and he's trying to get it back for our next bout. The skater's name is Black Wild Dexter Harrison. Said that someone borrowed a elbow pad out of a yellow suitcase.
Gotcha.
All right, whoever borrowed an elbow pad from Black and Wild, if you could return that, he needs it. Thank you.
Thank you. Misfits looking to fill up their second bucket. 9.50 left to go in this contest. And yes, they are wiping the floor with alcohol before they try to put the tape down. You want a clean surface for the tape to adhere to. We get that. But here's what I'll tell you. If you think you know what to do at home and you're not really sure, take some tape out and try to put it on an ice cube.
Pretty much.
You get one to stick, let me know. We'll buy a whole case of that tape. $2,000 people in the Twitch. What the
Well, there are 2,000 people listening to me giggle about the words oral structure.
moral structure? That's gentle on the inside of athlete's mouth.
For this jam, and I'll do it.
Oh, the Bee Stang just from Magic City just stopped over and said, "Tell me what the feed wants on this jam, and I'll do it." So, if any of you want to answer quickly what you might like Bee Stang to do,
Everybody says leg whip.
backflip.
And backflip's a good one.
Okay, this jam is on, but I will let Bee Stang know when he comes back off that we have a request for a 30-point jam. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Razor's clear on the initial, looking to score some points.
All right, so Bee Stang, we do have an answer from the feed. They have requested that you perform a 30-point jam.
Official review, Race City Rebels.
And Bee Stang, you have been one up from the chat. They have now asked that you give us a 200-point jam. So, that's just like math. That's like 50 laps. You can do that. That's not a problem.
Send us your favorite dad joke. We might say it on the air. Or not.
Well, I can tell you all my dad's favorite dad joke. It's customarily told in the car, but I can at least describe it. So, you're on a road trip, you might see some livestock. And my dad would always let me know, "Hey, there's that cow over there. Did you hear
Race City Rebels are looking for a leaping contact from the Black Jammer of the previous jam, or Misfits Jammer of the previous jam. Call is under review.
So, and my dad would always point out livestock and say, "Hey, did you hear that cow got some awards recently?" And I, with my little child brain, would go, "What? How do you know that?" And he said, "Yeah, it was outstanding in its field."
Yay. We're discussing whether to put Bee Stang in the box or not, is what the referees are discussing. For the inquiring minds that want to know.
And I am 44 years old, and my dad still never fails to point out to me when an animal is, in fact, outstanding in its field.
Outstanding. Here comes the verdict.
Zero, looking handsome, ready to deliver that verdict.
After review, White blocker initiated impact with the leaping contacts. So the no call will stand. Rebels will not retain the review for the rest of the period.
Thank you, Zero.
Yeah, turn the green mic down some. That was super loud in my headphones as well. But that's okay. I've had louder things in my ears before. Blint wearing the star for the Rebels. Brad's wearing the star for the Misfits. Blint's out front and lead. Brad's not that far behind.
Both jammers coming into the pack quickly. A lot of jockeying for position in the pack. Each team trying to get their blockers to the front to avoid being scored upon. That looks like 2 points for race.
Absolutely.
All right, that was a 2-point jam for Race City. No points for Magic City. Our score is now 44 to 201.
It's a trap wearing the star for the Rebels. Bones jamming for the Misfits.
Dizzy Izzy using that low center of gravity to just control It's a Trap's movement. Bones out on the run to pick up some points. Trap really getting absolutely no love from those Magic City blockers. Another scoring lap for Bones, bringing Magic City's total this jam to 8 points as he hits the back of the pack again, seeing if he can pick up some more. And he has cleared the path. Oh, Doc Flatliner takes a star pass, comes out of the front, absolutely lays Bones out, and then go those 4 whistles. So, what does that give us? A 12-point jam for Magic City, brought to a quick end by Doc Flatliner, bringing our score, pardon me, to 13 for Magic City, 44 for Race City, and it looks like there is an official review being called.
I bet I know what this one's about.
I have a theory.
Official review, Magic City Misfits.
What a crazy, wild happenstance.
Yeah, we want a back block, and we think that was egregious. Just ask him to not do that no more. I caught it, I caught it, I caught it. You are tangled. I believe that.
Magic City Misfits are looking for a forearm call on the pivot turned jammer, white 7-0. The call is under review.
I cannot imagine that.
Me neither. But I can't imagine what's going to happen next. And Doc's going to go to one of 2 places.
Hey, can I borrow the mic for a second?
Of course you can.
Hey, friends. Oh, I'm really loud. Um, so we had a contest for anybody who purchased pre-sale tickets that you would be in a drawing to win a piece of undead merch of your choice. And we drew the winner. That winner is Randy Fennel. So you get one piece of free undead merch, not the tournament tees because those were pre-order, but hit up the merch booth and select your item.
After review, Magic City Misfits, the no call, there was no impact that warranted a call. They lose their official review for the rest of the period.
Yep. The no call stands. We got 6.5 minutes left to go in this contest. Nobody can use any more official reviews. Rolling Mike the Jammer record for the Misfits. Floppy Joe wearing the star for the Rebels. Rolling Mike out front and lead. Floppy Joe clear on the initial, looking to score some points. That jam gets called. Be staying up on the line. Everybody in the Twitch told us what you wanted. We told them.
That's right, Beastang. We need a 200-point jam. Let's go.
Man, what a fast pack.
They get like that towards the end of the game when everyone's running on adrenaline.
Yes. Rolomite reminding us that 4 on the floor is better than 3 on the tree. Jam number 20 is underway. Read the jammer record for the Rebels. Sweet meat jamming for the Misfits. Clock ticking down at 4:23. Sweet meat called for an infraction. Going to take a break of the 30-second kind in the.
It's called excessive awesomeness. They catch you just doing too much, and you
Yeah.
the break.
30 seconds. And then back into the fray.
Brief little respite.
Reed takes a hit to the infield, recycles. Back behind Zombie. It's good to see both teams having so much fun out there right now.
All right, Sweet Meat back on the track, looking to pick up some points. Slams into that Race City wall. Breaks through it with surprising ease. I was not expecting that to go that well, but this is Sweet Meat we're talking about. You never know. Sweet Meat again runs up on that Race City wall. Does face a little more opposition this time, chooses to call off the jam. I do believe that was after scoring 8 points. And we are now at 45 to 229 with I was about to say we had 2:29 left in this jam. I did not, sorry, left in this period. I did not speak quickly enough. We are at 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
And by the time we started, it's going to be under 2 minutes left. And what could be the penultimate jam? We got an official timeout brought to you by Track
I
Maintenance.
wonder if they're fixing the track.
They're conspiring to keep me from my cornbread.
They're conspiring to keep me from the ice cream and bottle of wine I have waiting at my Airbnb.
We are underway again. Jam number 21 starts with 2 minutes left to go in this contest. It's a trap wearing the star for the Rebels. Brats, jammer record 4. The Misfits is out front and lead. It's a trap clear on the initial. Taking flight.
Wondering if It's a Trap will decide to just run this out to the end or if they want to pull one more jam. Oh, there's my answer. 4 points for It's a Trap.
Five seconds called on the floor. Who do we got on the line there, Katie?
I do believe that is Razor and Rolomite as Battle of the R's.
Somebody got called for something. That's a Misfit player going to the box.
That is just Mike. He is going to the box with a smile on his face.
As one should.
Razor putting in some serious work at the top of that pack. Rolomite trying to sneak past Race City's wall as well. Razor does make her way out. Rolomite hot on her heels. Rolomite most likely just trying to run the period clock out. Oh, I spoke too soon.
I think I misspoke too because I said in what could be the penultimate jam 2 games ago. It was not the penultimate jam.
Oh,
Timeout, Magic City Misfits.
jams are rarely over in 4 seconds. So I do believe it is safe to say this should be the last jam of the game.
Yeah, probably pretty close. Well, it's been fun calling another game with you, Katie.
This has been nice.
Also, want to thank all the volunteers from the Pittsburgh roller derby. Thank you so much for what you do.
Oh, and they are not allowing animals in this part of the building, so you will have to come out front near the ticketing desk and visit the emotional support kitten.
I'm definitely going to do that. Probably where I'll eat my dinner.
He would absolutely accept some chin scratches. All right, B Stang jamming for Magic City, making his way to the front of the pack, just behind Blint. It is a foot race. We are now running on nothing but jam time as the period clock has expired. Let's see what these two decide to do. You know what? They decided that was enough.
When it
Let's
says, I'm not going to take another hit check out of bounds.
let's go out on a high note.
This is. I know.
We have an unofficial final score of 45 points for the Race City Rebels and 237 for the Magic City Misfits.
Thanks for tuning in on the Twitch. Stick around. We got another game coming up and Derby all day tomorrow.
Thank you so much. I'm Johnny Pepper.
I'm Kitty Black, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Woohoo!
No, I'm still.
Oh, it's you.
You're like, why aren't these microphones rolling?
I told Johnny I muted them. What? I said I told Johnny I muted them. What did you need? What? What did you need? What did I?